Mana mana. Mana mana. You gotta put a bit more punch in it. Mana mana.
In this.
No, no. Oh, there we go. There we go. Everything. Boom. Can we stop now?
Welcome to Practical Parenting. This is G and me, and we are going to give you some serious information today.
You talk about me doing strange accents, right?
Yes.
So we should have this REM soundtrack. Everybody hurts. Everything hurts.
Everything hurts today.
Sometimes.
Everything hurts today. All my muscles hurt. My brain hurts because I have been working all day with my brain. And
it's hard to work without it.
I know. And I worked with my muscles yesterday, so everything hurts today. And
the size of your forearms. Oh, excellent. Can
Thank
I have
you.
It? Wow. Super cool.
What's with my forearms? There's not 4 arms, there's only 2.
A language joke already. Language joke.
Told you it's too late.
You've got quite big biceps there.
I do, because I have to carry kids around together with shopping and everything else.
I've got a picture of you coming back from the shop just with kids hanging off you.
The bags and then kids and the backpack and everything.
We had that backpack for babies. Remember that backpack for babies? Yeah. Yeah.
The camel seat.
Yeah. I just put the baby in it and off you go. And the first time I took Will out in it, he fell asleep instantly, which
that was good. And he was kind of hanging off the side.
He was
like that, drooling.
As kids do.
Yeah.
As kids do.
I remember him eating apples, sitting on top, eating apples.
Have you had an accident again? No. Okay, thank you very much for informing us that you're not dying. Right. If you do happen to die, could you let us know? Anyway, never mind. Bring out your dad. Bring out your dad.
Practical parenting is working. Kids are still alive, all 3 of them.
Practical parenting. What went wrong?
What went wrong? I don't know.
Wrong?
I guess
I'll do this something with this apple that Jazzy's just given me. Put it down
I guess
here.
I did not give William sufficient tools.
Training.
Yes, and
it's not
sufficient
the tools.
training.
It's the training.
Exactly. Well, that's what I meant by tools. I didn't mean knife. By tools, I meant skills.
Okay. Okay.
So I guess I didn't give Will sufficient skills before I told him to do something, which was wrong. It's good to trust your children to do things, but it's also good to first show them how to do things, right? Which I didn't do. So stupid of me. Now Will has cut his thumb while peeling an apple with a potato peeler. So yeah, that was not a good idea.
There you go. Trust but verify. The rules. Trust but verify.
In this situation, I would say trust, but first train, right?
Trust but train.
Yeah.
I like that. That sounds nicer than trust but verify. Trust but train. Yeah. Okay. Stay on track with your parenting.
Yes.
That's super cool.
Anyway, yeah.
I thought he sliced his finger. I thought he sliced his finger off.
No, he just kind of scratched. Well, that's why I didn't. That's why I gave him the peeler instead of a proper knife, because I thought if he cuts himself with a proper knife, he's probably gonna just.
How can you cut yourself with a peeler?
That was exactly my question. I thought when I gave him the peeler, I thought,
cutting yourself with a bar of soap or something.
It's a plastic thing with like there's literally only one sharp edge, and it's almost impossible to cut yourself with that because it kind of slides off things, right? Well, obviously it didn't slide off Will's thumb. It kind of slid in instead of off. I don't know what he was doing. I have no idea. I wasn't there.
He was trying to do the right thing, though. I would
Yes.
give him 10 out of 10 for
And
effort.
he
was
didn't
trying to-
panic. Have you noticed how he didn't panic? How he handled the situation?
by screaming, "I'm in a lot of pain."
No, he didn't do that. He just came and he just kind of said, "Mom, I've got my finger," and that was it. And then he went.
It's kind
I
of a
think
good point, actually.
I think I need a plaster. you know?
Okay, something happened with Laurel today. Laurel, Xander burned his finger on my curling iron.
Oh
What-
dear.
What's a curling iron?
Curling, not as in curling as
Curling
the
is
game.
stones
No,
that
it's
you,
not the.
that you throw down the ice.
It's
no?
not the game that you play on ice. No, it's when you curl your hair. Your hair. Right.
Not sure I can train him how to use that one. Xander burned his finger on my curling iron. So Xander's a boy's name.
Yes.
So the boy was using the curling iron. Curling irons are for...
Well, I imagine he would be somewhere around his mom while she was curling.
Oh,
her
she'd be
hair
curling
or
and he'd be
something.
getting involved. And,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, happens.
You need that. It's great.
I can't. I don't have my glasses
It
on.
says, she wrote, he said, "Mummy, the hairbrush bit me."
Oh, how sweet is that? Can you imagine an evil hairbrush with teeth that would actually
can,
bite
like,
you?
It's like Disney kind of cartoon style.
Yeah.
Right.
We've got a
What's that?
rabid hairbrush.
What's that cartoon? The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Yes.
There's that Mickey Mouse is.
Oh yeah, he's got that mop and stuff coming after
What's
him.
the music? What's the music in that?
I have no
Famous piece of
idea.
classical music.
Yes, I know.
Isn't it? Oh, it's gonna kill me now that I
It's
hate
not
when
gonna
I
kill
can't-
you. Just go and put it on for yourself, and you'll find out.
Later.
We've got that one.
The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
I don't know. I don't remember at all. I don't remember anything today. I don't know what my name is.
Name? You don't have a name. You're nameless today.
Oh,
Ah,
dear.
okay. So yeah, accidents with kids. What a great topic.
Yes. Accidents with kids.
Thanks, Will. Just don't do it again, right? Fantasia is the film, and I know there's two versions of it. I think.
They did a new.
And-
Yeah, there's an original one, and then they did a like a what you call it?
Remake, redo.
But it's got
thing.
all the original cartoons in it and all the original music in it, but they remade it.
What's the
better
point?
quality,
What's
I
the
imagine.
point of that? The original was fantastic quality.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Anyway.
marketing maybe.
Okay.
I mean, what could be the point?
Okay.
It's great to watch it though
It's-
because
well,
that's actually the
Isn't it a
reason.
creation story? Isn't Fantasia got the creation story in it?
I don't know. Maybe. I
It
can't.
goes back to like dinosaurs and
No, it's got the
No?
whales. The
No?
whales.
Okay.
It's got the story with the whales and
Oops.
the butterflies and stuff. It's all really weird. It looks like some of it looks like
trippy kind of druggy kind
yeah,
of thing.
druggy kind of thing. But that's actually how William became
Which makes it great for kids.
interested in classical music. He
What, through-
watched that, yes, through the Fantasia. He watched it, and he really liked the music. And then
Uh-huh.
we took the pieces of the music from it,
Okay.
and we played each, on a different day, and we talked about it and about the.
You went through it all stage by stage with him, yeah?
I don't know if I think I did. I'm not sure if I went through all of them,
Mhm.
but we definitely went through the most popular ones.
Uh-huh. Wow.
Yeah, but I can't
Nice.
remember anymore who.
I wish I could. It bugs me when I either can't remember the name of something or I can't remember the melody for something that
There
I've
was a
heard before.
Beethoven there, but that was with the whales. It was the one with the
whatever.
whales. Yeah.
Whatever. Anyway.
It's good though.
Anyway,
great.
accidents with kids. Right. Sorcerer's Apprentice by somebody knows a lot of information out there. Wow. Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was remade into that part was remade into a film with Nicolas Cage. No. It was all modernized a couple of years ago.
Oh, Sorcerer's Apprentice, of
Was it-
course.
It's
yeah,
the same.
yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same thing because the kid is the apprentice of the sorcerer.
Yes, and he's got those mops
he's learning,
there
he's
as
learning,
well.
He's learning magic.
Yeah,
and,
he's got the scene with the
yeah.
mops as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name of the actor?
Which
He's-
actor?
He's the same, the boy actor, the guy actor, the adolescent puberty
I don't know.
kind of person.
I don't know.
It's the same person who did the voiceover for Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon.
How do you know that?
Because I can hear.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I've got no idea who the person is. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not a bad film actually.
It was
kind
okay.
of throwaway action for teenagers, but still nice at the same time.
Yeah.
Surprisingly entitled The Sorcerer's Apprentice. There you go. Anyway, accidents with kids. That wasn't the plan today at all.
No, it wasn't, but it's an interesting topic.
You're quite right about his reaction. He didn't panic. He was aware of the pain.
Yes.
But he didn't panic even though he was in pain.
I think he didn't panic because he didn't see the blood at first. You know, blood is always a huge panic factor for kids.
He didn't go, oh look, some red stuff coming out of my hand.
No, well, you know, things don't bleed immediately. They kind of need some time to figure out that they want to bleed.
You mean bleed immediately? It's like it takes 2 seconds, no? It's like you prick your finger and the blood comes out. No.
Well,
what do you cut yourself and wait 5 minutes?
No, well, not 5 minutes. But when you cut yourself and you look at it, first you can't see blood. It takes about 5 seconds for it to start, you know, working. But at that first moment he looked at it and he didn't see the blood and he was like, oh, it's red, but I can't see any blood. And then suddenly it started. But anyway, yeah, so yeah, I think he handled that quite well. That was good. I'm not talking about the apple. I'm talking about the blood.
Probably better than me. Okay, what do we got? I think children learn panic. They often absorb parents' reactions to things. Absolutely, Laurel. I completely agree with that. Okay,
Sorry, am I pointing fingers here?
It's got moment of truth, moment of honesty. Yes, I do tend to panic when things don't quite go right. Oh, hello.
Slightly.
She wants up.
Hi, you want cuddle?
You need your phone. What do you need your phone for?
You want a tablet?
Come up here.
Come give me a cuddle first.
Come up here and join the conversation, darling.
No, I don't blame you. It's so boring, isn't it?
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll tell William. He's gonna get it for you, okay? Because we have a deal.
We have a deal.
Us and him.
Absolutely. Okay, call him. Will. Oh, so no, she's going to get Will. You sent her to get Will to come here to get the instructions.
I sent her to go and tell Will what she wants.
Okay.
I think that's what I did.
Sweet. How did I end up with your phone? Can I throw it on the bed over there?
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
So yes, absolutely. Kids do definitely pick that up from their parents.
Pick up everything. It's the language skills. We talked about that before. The kids pick up the language skills for sure. The words, the phrases, the phraseology of conversations, the problem solving techniques, the approaches to situations, the reaction, the action, the reaction, the overreaction. There's that difference between do you react or do you respond in situations.
I would be it's not
work,
there.
Did it?
I'm just going to get it for her, okay?
What do you mean it's not there?
Right,
go get it for her. Shoop. Yes, right. So, what are we talking about? React and respond. Yeah. Children learn to panic from their parents. Sound is pretty scratchy, although could be my end as well. We are prepping for a hurricane. Oh my God. Was that what I saw on the news earlier today? That there was another giant storm going to hit North America somewhere.
I heard about that one. I read about it somewhere. Yeah.
Another
it sounds
one.
A bit
Apparently
scary.
there was one that went that hit somewhere and then went back out to sea and then came back again, and now there's another one from
somewhere.
Yeah, you would think with all these HARP programs that they'd be able to do something about that and stop the storms before they hit land, but
I don't like storms.
Storms? Well, here's a little story about storms, right? In Scotland, you don't get many kind of big, dramatic. Are you okay? Are you saluting?
I'm just having a look at that.
Phone?
I'm just reading what's there. I really can't see anything.
Okay, so in Scotland, you don't get thunderstorms because it's not hot enough.
No.
In fact, it's not hot enough for anything in Scotland.
You just get the incessant drizzle
I don't
for
understand why
days.
Scottish people all have barbecue equipment. I mean, why is it for like 1 day a year or something?
For the laundry room, perhaps.
Yeah, indoor barbecue.
Indoor barbecue.
That would
yeah.
work. Okay, fair enough. So so I arrived in Slovakia and completely different kind of environment and weather. Summer, and of course giant thunderstorms.
Yes.
As you might have seen.
Like almost every evening, right?
I posted some pictures of the thunderstorms around here. It's pretty amazing for me, anyway. Who did something new, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was when I arrived here, and I was looking out the window and I was, oh wow, thunderstorms. So I went to the pub across the road and bought a couple of bottles of beer, and there was a big wall, and I sat on top of the wall and drank the beer and
just watched
the lightning sort of flash and crash all around me and over my head, and I was thinking, this is amazing. Go back inside, turn on the news, like 4 people died.
No.
Seriously, 4 people died.
Of what?
From the storms. I don't know if the storm hit their cars or the lightning crashed into stuff. Really, 4 people died.
Wow.
It was crazy. And there was me outside with my bottle of beer going, oh wow, nature is fantastic. not realizing
that actually it could be dangerous sometimes. Yes,
Slovak. My number could be up, and
Slovak storms are all right. Okay.
All
well,
right.
I've never really heard about anybody dying of storm in Slovakia, but I imagine it may
they
happen
do.
if you get a lightning in your shoe. But yeah, but we don't have crazy stuff like in America. We don't have the hurricanes and.
You don't want hurricanes.
No, I don't. I mean,
want
I'm not complaining. Okay.
Please.
I'm just saying that Slovak storms are pretty violent, but compared to something out there,
weird.
it's still quite benign.
Being woken up in the morning by thunder and lightning, like we were this year, it's still kind of crazy for me.
It's kind of nice as well.
It has that certain, it's kind of element to it. Although I imagine if you work for like
the atmosphere
power company, right, you're probably
a nightmare because you get blackouts all over everywhere.
Shitting bricks, right? Because the whole system could go down. Or imagine if you're working like in a nuclear power station or something like that, and there's a giant storm. Would you be like a bit worried that something might go wrong? Or?
No, they probably have everything pretty well protected against that, unless there's a giant tsunami.
That's why they have
coming over.
Keep turning off lots of the power stations. Anyway, yeah. How many does Slovakia has 3, and 2 of them have had major accidents? No.
I don't know. Have they?
Yeah, well, if you look at Wikipedia, because one of my clients is director of a major power company, and we were talking about the control systems that they build, and we were talking about the Slovak problems and Wikipedia, nuclear disasters, and there's quite a few. I think there's 3 major ones that happened in Slovakia.
In nuclear power stations?
Yes. There were 3 major problems in nuclear power stations in Slovakia, and it's not on the news.
Of course not. They don't inform anybody about anything. I haven't heard about anything, right? And I don't just go on Wikipedia and search nuclear power stations.
They had to turn off one whole reactor because it just stopped functioning, and they just turned it off.
Well, as long as it stops functioning. I mean, obviously they would have some kind of security procedures where things go wrong, everything stops, right? Like a controlled stop of everything. If you're lucky. Anyway, you know what?
Can you channel this into parenting in some way?
Yes. Well, we were talking about the kids accidents, right? And I was thinking, what would
happen if kids were charge of nuclear power station? No, okay.
It'd be a great party. What are your what's the word?
I don't know what you want to talk about.
What do you think about letting kids figure things out for themselves? For example, right? For example, me and you. Difference is that when I ran a hot bath, right? for myself. Of course, kids would all be there because kids always have to be in the bathroom with mommy, right? And you would panic that they're going to touch the hot water and, you know, burn their...
Okay, number one, they're going to put their hands in the water.
Their
right?
finger, yeah. And
I
was thinking, well, if they put their fingers in the water, at least they're going to figure out it's hot, and then they're not going to do it again, right? So I was wondering, what's your approach to letting kids burn themselves to a certain extent?
But you can't let them burn themselves to a certain extent. I mean, you can't. Okay, number one, accidents will happen.
Yes.
Number two, the world is a dangerous place.
The sky is blue and the grass is green.
Yeah, prepare. You prepare as best you can, and then you let the situation take its natural course. That's what you do. You instruct, you advise, you monitor, and then you take a step back.
Yes, right? But you also want to do it in a way where you're not going to project your fears onto your children, right? You don't want to be one of those parents who run behind their kids and saying, "Don't run, you're gonna fall down." You know, "Don't jump, you're gonna fall down. Don't climb on that bench or you're gonna fall down." I mean, parents are usually much more scared about the kids' safety than kids are, and you can end up projecting your fears on the child and not letting them do anything, right?
Well, that's the classic
you don't want to do that.
The moment you say, "Oh my God, don't do it," the kid looks at you
and falls.
So your interaction in the situation has a negative effect, and then you think, well, if I didn't say anything, would it be better?
So I think it's a delicate balance. I think it's a delicate balance where you don't want to make them scared because you are scared, but at the same time you don't want to let them do things where there's a chance that they're going to seriously hurt themselves, right?
Well, naturally. There's that problem with the playgrounds now, right? That they're all so safe that the kids can't have any fun.
They're not.
Right.
They're not in Slovakia.
Well, you know what I'm talking about.
You can still seriously hurt yourself.
Have you seen that? There's a picture going around the internet of children's play areas circa era, like 1920, something like that, right?
Okay.
And they're like climbing bars and frames, but the top of them is about 15 to 20 meters above the ground, right?
Right.
Like if a kid fell off the top.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think I've seen that.
Yeah, if a kid fell off the top, like they'd be seriously injured. And none of the kids fell off the top.
How do you know?
Well, there are no stories about it. So, there's no stories.
Yeah, but there are no stories about the nuclear power stations either, you know?
Okay, but the point was that the children kind of knew their limits and tested their limits. Okay, let's take a similar example, trees, right? Kids climb trees all the time if they can find a tree to climb, right?
Yes.
And very rarely is there a problem, right? Even when I climb trees with my friends, and a couple of times my friends fell out of the trees, and
I fell off a tree,
and they were, well, that would explain something. But my friends were all right. I mean, I remember very vividly watching a friend like trying to be all smart, going, "Watch me jump and catch hold of this branch," and it was the one branch that nobody ever touched because it looked like it was just going to break off the tree.
Yeah.
Bang! Down he fell onto what were concrete blocks. Yeah. And just like an adult would be in the emergency ward after that kind of fall, but he kind of picked himself up and he was in pain and he hurt but you know, that's it. You pick yourself up and you get on with stuff, right?
I know. I fell off a tree like that. Mm-hmm. You know, I stepped on a dry branch, and as I was you know how that sometimes happens, like a slow motion, right? I was stepping on the dry branch, and I could see it happening before it happened, right? I was stepping on the branch, and I saw my foot, and I was thinking like a a hundredth of the second before it happened, I was thinking, if I do this, it's gonna break and I'm gonna fall. But I still did it because I didn't manage to stop in time. Right.
You fell.
And I fell. And I fell off a tree
How high were you?
about 5 meters, I think.
5 meters is quite high.
It was very high, but there was a lot of branches underneath me, so it was very painful, but it slowed me down. So when I picked myself up, I was like scratched up all over. I hit my tailbone pretty hard, which I could feel for about another half a year. And I hit my cheek. And I had the swollen cheek for like 2 weeks.
Hold that thought. Will, could you do us a favor? Could you ask whoever's playing the piano not to play the piano because
it's too late.
Because it's almost 11 o'clock at night, and I'm pretty sure that the neighbours are not going to appreciate us playing the piano this late. Although no one has ever complained, which is a pathetic excuse for it being okay to bother people. Anyway.
Cool.
The finish. The film.
The film finished.
The finish film.
Ow. Don't do that.
Oh, sorry. You're still in pain.
I'm in a big pain, yes. I've exercised yesterday. Yes. Yes, I know. I have to.
Do more exercise.
I exercised yesterday. It just totaled me completely. I can barely sit.
You're having problems now? You're okay now.
Yeah, it hurts my legs, kind of. I just suck it up.
Don't worry. You'll get over it.
Oh, I'll be dead tomorrow anyway.
Because you're not going to sleep tonight.
Because of my deadline.
It's not funny.
I know it's not funny. Tell me about it.
Okay, relax. Shit happens, okay?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we can relate that back to the accidents. Okay, shit happens. So, there are going to be problems, there are going to be accidents. Hopefully they are not too serious.
Oh my god, my friend's child, she's 5, I think, put a ring from a pen. Sometimes you have these, like a metal ring on a pen, between 2 parts of a pen that's screwed together. Okay. Never mind, she found a little metal ring and she put it on her pinky finger and she went to sleep, right? But it was too tight. And when she woke up, her finger was completely swollen and they couldn't take it off at all, right? Because it was so swollen that they couldn't move it. So they had to take her to ER, right? And they had to wait there with her for hours, obviously, as you do. And in the end, they managed to, the ER people had some special pliers kind of thing, which they managed to slide underneath and cut it. Yeah. But I've seen the picture.
Okay, that's like
the moral is accidents happen. Crazy accidents happen.
That's not a moral.
The moral is that kids will always find a way to hurt themselves, whatever you do. So you can be as careful as you want with your kids. There's always going to be accidents.
I can hear someone playing the piano.
Yes, me too.
It's nice having a piano. I really love having the piano in the flat. It's great just to sit down and hammer out a few chords and a few scales and things. Piano is a very underrated instrument, especially a real piano, not a keyboard with those plastic keys that try not to be plastic, but a piano. The resonance, the tone, the echo of the sound it's really beautiful. Probably needs to be tuned a little bit as well, but if you have access to a piano, there's just something about having a piano around which is really nice. Are you alright? You're dancing. You're dancing like
jellyfish.
No, I can't remember anything this evening. It's far too late.
The retarded bunny rabbit.
When they're going to kill the king, what do they sing?
Oh, the.
What do they sing?
We're off on a secret mission.
This is what it is. Practical, peaceful parenting is a secret mission. Will, can we help you with something? You've come to join us. Could you please put on your pajamas and get ready for bed?
You can take your clothes off and brush your teeth, man.
Okay. Be a leader.
And woman.
Yes. And
girl.
And you too?
Puppy dog.
Are you
What are we?
tired?
What are we today?
I think she's a little bit tired this evening.
Mm.
It's very late for her. Are you okay? Oh. Why is she crying?
Because you asked her if she's okay.
Is that why she's crying? Can somebody please explain this to me? What did I say wrong? What did I do wrong? The thing about parenting is that nobody has all the answers, I think. And here's a classic example of a mistake. I'm not exactly sure. I could play it back and watch it. If Facebook lets us keep the audio, because if you've been following us recently, you will know that we didn't produce an episode for a couple of days because Facebook was deleting our audio. In fact, we did produce episodes, but Facebook deleted the audio from them, and so we've had a lot of issues with presenting. So now we're doing dual streams. So if you we're doing can't do it over the top of that. Yanka, could you have the conversation in the living room or the bedroom, please? And not by the door. Because it's very loud. Right. So we're doing two things now. We're doing dual streams. So one stream goes out live on Facebook. If you want to watch the video, you have to watch us live on Facebook. And the other stream is the recorded audio, which then becomes a podcast and then goes up on YouTube. So depending upon what Facebook decides to do, we either upload the audio only or audio and video if Facebook don't mess around with us too much. So Facebook definitely doesn't want some messages to get shared. So we're working on it. We're working on it for you and ourselves as well. So hopefully we'll get everything sorted. Anyway, like I said, it's real time. It's real time parenting. You get to see things as they happen. It happens that you say the wrong thing. It happens that you have the wrong thing at the wrong time. And kids are sensitive to everything. They're sensitive. The kids know exactly what is happening all of the time. They're extremely sensitive to the words that you use, to the emotions that you have. And you have to be careful. You have to be really careful with what you say. And when it's late, like it is now, which is like 11 o'clock at night, then and it's the end of a long day, then you're not going to be so careful with your words, and the kids are not going to have as much control over their emotions as normal. So, are you coming back to join us? Fix the duvet. There's nothing wrong with the duvet, but pleasing kids, keeping them happy, keeping them satisfied, keeping things moving in the right directions. Children, we know ourselves that we have these idiosyncrasies. We have these habits that we enjoy, that make us feel comfortable, that maybe we shouldn't have. And you'll find that kids very much are the same in that respect. They've got those habits that make them feel comfortable. They've got the things that they need in the environment around about them. And they're just not going to stop talking, are they? No, it's just, well,
I already said yes, William. You don't have to ask it twice, darling.
What's going on? What have you given them?
I said they can have the tablets.
In bed?
Yes. For a little while. You can have a screaming Zora, or you can have a tablet in bed for 10 minutes.
Okay. Well, this conversation has finished.
You already have all your answers.
Yes. Right. I'm confused. Okay, let's move on to something more practical about parenting. So, Let's get away from the accidents and emergencies
Yes.
and other things. Originally, I planned to start today by talking about the super productive or unproductive days that we've been having recently, and I was considering that today was pretty much a super unproductive day.
It was
for me.
productive for me, but in a very boring way.
Boring. Okay. Well, let's move on. Right. Let's try to inject something into this. I wanted to talk about a subject that was in the free mails, but I'm going to save that because I've spidered out a lot of ideas that didn't get into the the mails. And if you're listening to the audio podcast, so we're going to have to explain everything that happens visually that doesn't have an obvious reference. We're going to have to explain for the audio version of the podcast now, because everything was video before, so we could say, hey, look at this whatever I've got. Look at this Buddha that's sitting between us right here. But that's not going to make any sense in the podcast.
It's not if you just listen to it.
If people are just listening.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to make a mental note to reference that as well. So this is live timing everything as it goes out. Why not? Because the mail today was the mail today, yesterday. Where was I? The mail today was about different characteristics in people who make problems and how to...
Who make problems?
Yeah, you don't remember. You proofread it for me. You remember?
Oh, okay.
There were 6 types of character of people who cause issues when they are in your environment. Yeah.
Okay.
And I wrote it fairly quickly. I tried to write the email in 1 hour and just bang out these thoughts, and hopefully they make sense to people. And then I was thinking back, and I thought I highlighted the problem, but I didn't present any solutions. And I was thinking that's a mistake, right? That's a mistake. So I sat down earlier and started to think, okay, what are the solutions to these problems? And I came up with this sort of wheel of ideas about how you can avoid.
The sun.
It does, kind of the rays of the sun coming out as I got the ideas, and it's quite a deep topic. So I thought maybe we could save it for tomorrow. Maybe we could save it for tomorrow. But if you want to get a little bit more information about it, then you can check out the free mail email that's linked up on my Facebook page. There you go. So, what I thought we'd do, try and spice things up a bit.
Yeah.
I have a little activity which is going to be entitled Useful or Useless.
Useful or useless?
Useful or useless. Now, this is related to... I've noticed the kids have been taking their tablet into the toilet with them recently.
Yes. Yeah.
My fear is that it will be dropped onto the bathroom floor and smash into little pieces. I know somebody who did that. Remember somebody who did that?
That was in the kitchen. Yeah, that was William.
No, it was me in the bathroom.
Oh.
My original tablet. I dropped it on the bathroom floor, and it smashed into the glass in the front. Smashed into 1,000 little pieces. And,
I think somebody needs to wipe their butt.
Well, hurry up, because I've got this productivity stuff that I want to get through, and I need your input on it, because I know what I think, but I don't know what she's thinking about it all. So, oh, hello, darling. What's up? What's up?
I got a moon.
You got a moon?
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Where is it outside somewhere? Where is it?
It's in the outside.
It's in the outside. Okay. Wow. Is it big? Is it a full moon?
Yeah, it's a full moon.
Wow. Okay. Is it nice and bright?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Excellent. Ah, you'll have to ask Mummy where it is, because I don't know where it is, darling. You have to ask Mummy. I think Mummy's in the bathroom, darling, helping your sister. I've no idea what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the differences in ideas. One of the reasons for doing this presentation, for doing the practical parenting, is we get to chat. We get to chat about all of the little things that make up the big picture, all of the little things that are important that maybe we wouldn't normally get a chance to chat about. This gives us an opportunity to focus on our parenting, to focus on our work with our kids, to focus on how we can make things better. And as I said, it's not just us presenting this is the right way to do things. We expect people who find the video, who watch the video live, who discover the podcast. We expect people to present what they think is right. Please write in the comments whether you agree or disagree with what we say. You can add articles, you can add links to things, we'll check them out, you can ask us questions, and
Sorry,
we will try to tackle them. Hi darling, do you want to sit on the bed?
Go jump in the bed.
Go and sit on the bed, that's probably a good place.
For sitting.
What's up?
Thank you. Oh, no.
No.
Okay.
She's tired.
Yes.
So, there we go. Useful or useless productivity tips. So I'm going to go through some productivity ideas. Productivity tips for busy parents, basically.
Oh, that's
Right?
okay. That's interesting.
So
and I should tell you, like if it would work for me or.
yeah. So
Okay.
we're gonna go through this, and you just tell me useful or useless, and if you can provide a bit of explanation for what you think, that would be great.
But you do know that I'm an extreme person, right?
You're an extreme person.
Yeah, when it
Why
comes to
Why is Will shouting in his bed?
disorganization. I don't know.
Will, could you be a little bit more quiet, please? Thank you. Much appreciated.
So,
So productivity tips for busy parents.
okay. Jasmine, can you turn the volume down, sweetie?
That's a great game. What's the name of that?
That's the
game?
endless alphabet.
Endless alphabet for tablets.
It's top.
She just put
It's
the volume.
Totally top.
She just put the volume up instead of down.
She did,
Sorry.
of course. Jazzy, can you turn the volume down, sweetie? Make it quieter, please.
Yeah, move the finger the other way.
Yeah,
Do you think she understands that?
I think so.
Okay. She's pressing the button. Do you want to bring it over here so that we can help you with it? Okay. Slide it all the way to the end, all the way to the
way
bottom.
down. That's it.
That's up, darling.
The other way.
That's up. She's just put the volume up to maximum.
Oh dear me.
Careful.
I know.
Already. For morning. Did you just kick the stand?
Did I?
Yes. And the cable. Let us know if the audio is okay, because Yanka seems to want to destroy things
I didn't
today.
move the cable at all.
You kicked the stand.
Just
Everything's
I
on the
touched
stand.
it with my left toe. That's the whole point, Jazzy.
Oh.
Oh dear.
I wonder if she gets that from me. Silence. Okay, that must be a yes. Right.
No. They don't have to get everything from somewhere.
The button? Yeah, well, the button is to turn the sound down, darling, because it was quite loud for us. It's a good game, though.
Yeah, it is.
Endless alphabet.
And they have other things. They have endless reader, endless wordplay. They have
Are they,
endless
are they all good? Because I
math,
only really know that one.
endless numbers. They're all perfect. And they even have endless Spain.
I love the way that we specifically bought covers for the tablets, and the kids
keep taking them out.
keeps taking the tablet out of the
Jazzy
cover.
does, and yeah.
What is the
So yeah, they
Wait, hold
even,
that there for a sec,
They even
because I
have
don't
endless
want to
Spanish now,
put this down under here.
and
Endless Spanish?
apparently they're
I should do
working
that.
on endless French, but it's not out yet. It's not released yet.
Yeah?
But if they do release it, that's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's
super.
pretty cool application.
Mhm.
Right, anyway.
Endless series are good.
Okay, good. Productivity tips. Useful or useless? So, turning off alerts on your mobile phone. Useful or
Turning
useless?
off alerts on my
Yeah.
mobile phone.
Useful or useless?
Useful.
Okay. Do you do it?
Yes. I don't have alerts on my mobile phones on unless
Unless?
unless um, unless I don't know how to turn them off, or unless something unexpected happens.
If you get-
Unless I accidentally turn them on. Okay.
Okay. Which kind of happens from time to time. Like when
Which
you turn your
happens
phone
time
off
to
and
time,
on,
yes.
like this, sometimes things reset, right?
Yes, exactly.
If you're listening to the audio podcast, yes, I'm drinking orange juice
And
right now.
I actually have some notifications on, but they are not social media notifications or email notifications, but they are my own calendar notifications. Like, you should be cooking lunch now.
Do you have that? Is that something that's that's a scary face.
I used to have what?
She's
Okay.
going to drop it on the floor.
Okay, darling.
Do you have like notifications like make lunch now?
Yes.
Why? Why
I
do you
used
need
to
that?
have that. Because sometimes when you do things with the kids, you don't realize what the time is, right?
Oh, you lose track of time.
You lose track of time, and
course.
then you suddenly realize that it's 12 o'clock.
It works. Good job.
Then you suddenly realize it's 12 o'clock and everybody's extremely hungry and you haven't even started cooking yet,
Okay.
right? So you want to have a notification at 11 o'clock that will tell you it's 11 o'clock.
Begin cooking.
Begin cooking, because otherwise people are going to bite off your legs.
Okay, productivity tips. Read more. Useful or useless?
I don't know.
Okay, right. I've got 40, right? So
Okay, I would say useful, but not for productivity, but just for my own
information.
Yes.
Okay. Setting time limits.
Useful.
Because?
Generally useful. Because it motivates me.
Mm-hmm.
If I know I'm only going to do this for 15 minutes, I do it faster and better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I have a timer on my tablet that I set 15 minutes for activities.
Okay.
It's really good because sometimes the 50 minutes is up and you haven't done anything and you're like, that's not good.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I do that now with a translation. I give myself a mental time limit
Mm-hmm.
to do a certain amount of the translation, and
Mhm.
that's my short-term aim. Because when you have so many thousand words, you can just end up putting it off.
Don't put it off, because if you do put it off, then you end up with a deadline and no sleep. Right.
That's not because I put things off. That's because I took on too much, which I shouldn't have.
Okay. Use digital productivity tools.
I don't know. Because I don't know what that is. I don't know how to use them.
Okay, so you haven't checked out things like Evernote.
I have, but it just took my time.
I don't understand what it is that people like about Evernote. I just get frustrated with it.
First of all, I get frustrated because I have to learn how to work with it, and second of all, I find it more time consuming using it than not using it.
I'm a pen and paper kind of person. I need to sketch things out.
I like
helps
that
me
as
more.
well.
Right. Develop new habits.
Yes, absolutely. Yes, that's a very positive thing. Develop new habits.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Do you think she's going to have a tantrum soon?
Not if we intervene in a polite and sensible way before the event actually occurs. It's late, she's tired, she will lose control very quickly.
Jasmine, would you like some fizzy water?
Or some milk, perhaps? No. Can I?
I know what would help.
What would help?
If I put down my things that we're doing and go and give her 10 minutes of undivided attention. That would most definitely help.
Does she want to play?
She wants to cuddle and be put in bed and talk.
Yeah. I almost did this from the bed over there. I almost set it up in the bed because I thought that it was late and that she was gonna fall asleep.
Yeah, she does that sometimes, but it's not gonna happen today.
No? Well, I thought that she would lie down and like fall asleep in between us as we were talking. That was kind of the plan, but the best laid plans of mice and men, aft gang awry, as
Bang.
Burns wrote.
Bang.
So, drink's not going to do it, no?
No.
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 Okay. Okay.
Ooh.
She's on a mission.
Ooh. What are we doing?
Oh.
Thank you.
That's
do you want me
great.
to come with you? Thank you.
You can. I have to do this productivity stuff.
Do you want me to turn it off?
No,
What
she
do you
wants
want
to
me to
use
do?
it. She wants to use it.
What do
That's
you want
what
me
she
to do?
wants.
Do you want me to put the sound up a bit?
We can't. We just told her to put it down. We can't put it up now. That's silly.
You can put it up one notch. It's
Doesn't
not
want
gonna make
that.
any
Okay,
difference.
we have to get through these productivity tips.
Well, go
You're going
on
away
then.
is not going to. It's getting.
Okay. Okay, look.
What do you have to do?
Just a little bit, yeah? Think.
Come on, focus.
Think.
Focus.
All done.
We've got to get this done.
Good.
Right.
Good.
Set interesting and exciting goals.
I'm not sure I can do that.
Well, if you can't, who can?
Set interesting and exciting goals.
Yeah,
Like-
to boost your own productivity.
Like,
Like, I really want to get there and do that, so I'm going to work hard to push myself.
that's great, but I don't know. I mean, I do
Moved
have
it. It's
exciting
moved.
goals.
It's moved.
I do have exciting goals, but I think setting exciting goals has nothing to do with boosting productivity. I think it's, you can be extremely unproductive and never reach the exciting goals.
Okay.
So.
Visualize everything that you want clearly in your mind.
That's a good exercise. That certainly helps the motivation.
Hmm. You put the volume up, didn't you?
Just one notch.
Just one note. That's enough
Yeah.
to make a problem.
But she's happy now.
Okay, we're gonna have to. Well, if you hear cheers and
Things.
weird odd sentences in the background, it's not us.
Never mind. Just
Right.
talk and nobody will hear anything by you. So
That doesn't work.
next?
It doesn't work like that.
What's
Okay,
next?
it doesn't work like that. Right. Wake up earlier in the morning.
Yes, that works. That works. But once you find yourself waking up at 5:30, there's not much space where you can go.
Okay. Be grateful or live in gratitude or have a gratitude journal. Or be thankful for things every day.
I tried that. It didn't work with me at all. Just took up my time, and I forgot to write in it. And then,
Of course, it's not going to work if you forget about it.
well, I kept forgetting about it, and then, every time I realized I forgot about it, I would feel guilty about it. So it just did the complete opposite for
Okay.
me.
Okay.
It was like one more habit that I shouldn't forget about, and the mental load is already high, so
Mhm.
not for me.
Okay. Avoid meetings that are unnecessary.
Sure. Yes, that's something that
Okay.
I need to learn to do more often.
Okay. Yeah. So it's being selective about the people that you spend. You're kicking the cables now again. Being selective about. just that's the only thing I've asked you. It's the only thing I've asked you not to do.
I don't know where
Okay.
to put my foot.
Well, just leave it wherever it's been for the last hour. Okay.
Because I'm losing my nervous connections in there.
And you're gaining another kind of nervous connection, right?
With
Okay.
you.
Okay. Don't hit the snooze alarm on your alarm.
Oh, snooze alarm. is-
Snooze button. Sorry,
Oh.
snooze button on your alarm.
Well, okay, that's all nice, but I don't even know where my snooze button is, and what I do is
Is that
I just
why it goes on forever and ever and ever and wakes me up?
I just turn my alarm off and go
Mhm.
back to sleep. So if I knew where my snooze button was and hit the snooze button, at least it would wake me up 10 minutes
Why don't
later.
you put your phone on the other side of the room?
Because that's just too cruel.
Weak.
Yes,
Weak-minded. Oh
completely
my
weak.
god. Right. Stop multitasking. Useful or useless?
Yes, that's very easy to say. It's much harder to implement when you're a parent and you have to be cooking and wiping butts and
multitasking
teaching
is
at the same time.
almost impossible when you've got 3 kids doing 3 different activities. When the kids are multitasking, you kind of have to be multitasking to be aware of
Exactly.
what they're doing.
Exactly.
So, That's
So,
something to
yeah.
think about.
That's something that men can do when they are at work, right?
Mm.
But it's not something that a woman with 3 kids at home can do.
Okay. Check your emails, and this would apply to Facebook as well, only 3 times a day and at specific times.
That's a good idea. I would never
Mm.
keep that.
Well, there's a reason why you would never keep it, and why that's probably why you should do it,
Thank
basically.
you. Is that for me?
Basically.
Thank. Turn it down.
Yeah, it's too loud. I agree.
Okay, don't turn it down. Okay.
Okay, don't.
Okay.
Oh,
I won't.
there we go.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. Also, I can't afford to do that. I can't afford to do, like today, for example. I had an important business conversation over the email. Right?
Okay.
If I did that, then I just sometimes I
Yeah,
can't.
but people need to respect that. That's your. You're gonna have to go, darling.
Okay, come on then.
The downward spiral of a lack of emotional control has begun at just that point in the evening. So, what have we looked at already? Let's have a quick review while Yanka is busy doing her stuff, doing her thing. Turn off alerts on your phone. Don't have those push notifications on your desktop. That's just distracting you. The more distracted you are, obviously, the less productive you're going to be. The read selectively. To pick the sources carefully, find out which writers you're interested in. But then at the same time, you need to read contrasting views, which is what the intelligent mind does. Respecting time and time limits, very important. A lot of studies show that if you have a longer time for an activity, it doesn't always produce a better result. Using productivity tools, if it makes it faster, if it makes it easier, then use it. You may have to learn to use it at the beginning, but these things can help you in the long term. Set goals that are definitely interesting for you, for sure. Visualize your success. Visualize where I think for each day you need to visualize where you want to be in the middle of the day, where you want to be at the end of the day, and have those mental targets. Also, the night before, I have already visualized my meetings for tomorrow. I have visualized where I'm going to be. I've visualized some of the things that are going to happen at the meetings. I've visualized my mornings, and this is all part of having a plan. It's all part of having a very important plan, very specific plan to help you get through the day. Waking up earlier is kind of hard because we're it's nappy time. Nappy time is it's kind of also known as catch the kid, basically. So so you can't see what I can see. So help you. Darling, I would love to help you, but Mummy's on a mission. And when Mummy's on a mission, Daddy stays out of the way. To put on a nappy there. Okay, yeah. Please excuse the references to Galavant. Anyway, secret guilty pleasures. So, where are we? Wake up earlier. Be grateful. Yanka's gratitude journal didn't work because she forgot to write things in it. What does that tell you? I don't have a gratitude journal. I'm trying to be better at that. It's a difficult task for us. It's a difficult task for both of us. But I'm definitely grateful that I get to spend more time with my kids now that I'm working from home. I feel that there's a big difference in our quality of life as a result. So, are you back from your secret mission? Okay, that's cool. I was just recapping. Be grateful. Avoid unimportant meetings. Don't.
That's supposed to be black.
No. But it does turn itself off from time to time.
So it's still working. Okay. Just checking.
It's still working.
Good. Just checking.
Yeah. I did actually. I think I turned off the turning off mechanism, but it doesn't seem to be turning off. It doesn't seem to be staying on. Right. Anyway, who cares? Right. This won't make any sense to anyone who's listening, but we know what we're
Give us
about.
3 or 4 more, and then maybe we should wrap it up.
Okay. Just to stop just catching up. Stop multitasking. And have specific times for checking your social media and emails. Right. Make your useful or useless. So we're doing useful or useless. Make your passion your work.
Useful, absolutely.
You say useful or useful?
Useful.
Useful.
Yeah, that's useful.
We're going to be coming to bed in a minute, darling.
That's useful because sometimes you just, you think about what you like, right? And you have ideas popping out in your head, and then you put them down, and you don't even know how it happened, and suddenly you find out that you've just been productive for 2 hours.
I have no idea what you just said. I was paying attention to something else. Okay.
Never mind. She's waiting for me.
Yes. Okay, where are we going? I'm skipping over some which are...
That's cheating.
Cheating. It's only cheating if you're playing a game, and this is not a game, right? Parenting is not a game, right? The ones I skipped over learning to say no, which is kind of a bit silly because we covered that already. Be nice to people. Obviously, you should be nice to people. Obviously, that's just being a nice person.
How does that have anything to do with productivity, though?
I guess that your interactions become more beneficial as you become a better, nicer person. But it has to be real.
I don't know. I'm nice, so... I already am nice, so... I am. We talked about this before. I'm nice to people. You think I'm too nice to people.
Yeah, I don't see that. I know what goes around comes around, and I'm waiting for that niceness to come back.
Around and it's kind of not happening.
Yeah, but if you wait for it to happen, it's not gonna happen. You have to go out and make it happen, really. So, okay. Have a clear plan for your week, Monday to Friday.
Oh, that's a great one, which never works for me.
Why not?
It just doesn't.
No, that's not a reason. It just doesn't is not a reason.
Why doesn't it work for me? Okay.
That's not an answer.
When I plan things, right? If I only plan the major points that are gonna happen in the week, like Will's karate lesson on Wednesday and Zora's dancing lesson on Thursday, and then improvise around that. That works for me. But I can't have everything specifically planned out, like hour after hour, because I can't keep up with that. And because when you're a parent, things happen and throw you off track, and the more you get thrown off the track, the more you just want to ditch it all, right? So it doesn't work in parenting. You have to have a lot of flexibility, a lot of cushion times for everything.
Cushion times. That's a new term
Yeah.
for me. I like that.
Cushion time.
Cushion
Yeah.
time. We should patent, register these terms. These are
Yes,
cool.
cushion time is exactly the exact amount of time you need between.
Not me. You want mummy? Doesn't want
Cushion
daddy.
time is the exact amount of time you need between dressing the kids fully to go outside and leaving the house, so that you can fit in a complete nappy change and a complete change of clothes for at least 2 kids. Because that's what's going to happen.
Useful or useless? Organize your workspace.
You're doing this on purpose, right?
I'm not. I'm reading these off of this list. Look, it's called 40 productivity tips used by high achievers.
Organize your workspace. Yes,
Look,
yes, that's organizing the workspace is very
people on the
protective.
podcast can't see
Yes.
it, but I've just
If
shown it in the
anybody
live
would like
video.
to come over here and organize my workspace for me, go on.
Well, I
People.
just said that you have to go out and make things happen for yourself. You can't wait for other people to bring it to you.
Yes, that is
Do you
my
want
call
to,
to action.
Darling, are you going to...
Thank you.
Thank you. She's giving me a cushion.
She wants me to go and lie down with
You're going
her.
to come up here and cuddle for a little bit, darling, so you can be in the video. You want to see yourself? It'd be really cool. Come and join. Yeah, come and join the conversation.
You want me to pick you up?
This might be a bad idea.
She wants to cuddle me in bed, Daddy. I'm going to say bye-bye because I think it's very important that I go now and cuddle her in bed. She has been waiting very patiently there for at least 2 minutes.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree. I think you made a great choice. Say bye to the people, and
So
I will conclude.
everybody, bye-bye. I'm going to do some practical parenting right now. So.
Okay, practical, peaceful parenting as well. Yeah. Okay.
Night-night.
Go and be your 21st century mother and do your thing. Right. Great. Now that she's gone, I get to do everything that I want to do. No, not really. We covered quite a lot of productivity ideas. I will put a link to that in the notes under the Facebook Live video. If you watch this live on Facebook, please subscribe or please leave a comment or a question underneath. If you find the podcast later on YouTube, then hit the subscribe button, and I think you have to hit the little bell as well that's on the page in order to get all the notifications and messages and everything. If you like it, you can share it as well. Share it with other people. So we covered 20 of the 40 productivity tips. Organize your workspace. Now, Yanka didn't need to organize her workspace because I did it for her today. I took everything that was on and around the desk and stuffed it in a drawer. So if you're looking in a very organized way. Yes, and so Yanka, if you catch up with this later and you can't find your stuff, it's because it's all in the bottom drawer because I just stuffed it all in there because it was bugging me. So things do that. Things bug me. That's the way that it goes. One of the things that I wanted to introduce to the sessions was the idea of gratitude that we talked about a little bit earlier, about being grateful for the opportunities that exist around about us, about being grateful that we get to spend time with our kids, that we get an opportunity to learn something from them, and it's something that's just been really important to me. So I would like people just to think about how grateful they are today for the opportunities they have to spend time with their kids, maybe to play games with their kids, to read with their kids, maybe to watch a bit of a film with the kids or play sport with the kids, and just enjoy those moments. Just enjoy those moments as much as is humanly possible. It's definitely true that kids grow up very, very quickly, and each moment is unique, each day is unique. You really need to spend as much time with your kids as possible, helping them, because before you know it, they'll be independent and they will be setting off into the world to do their own thing. Hopefully, anyway. So use your time wisely to guide them in the right direction. And this is part of what these presentations and what the podcast will also do, I hope. Right, it's see, this is what happens when we do the podcast so late at night, is that we end up trying to put all the kids together and run a podcast at the same time, which is a little bit insane. So Yanka's going to run around, kiss the kids, and put them to bed, and I'm going to finish up things here. So if you want more information about what we do, if you'd like some help, like some advice, leave a question for us. We'll get back to you. You can pick up the daily free email, there's a link to it on my Facebook page. You can subscribe to that. You can visit www.nsa-slovakia.com, where we've got links to all of our videos on a lot of our videos on YouTube, over 1,000 videos on parenting and productivity and personal development, and explore them. I think that there's going to be a little bit of something for everyone, and a lot of challenging information as well. We have to challenge ourselves if we want to go forward. So we talked a lot about a lot of different little subjects today. I hope that you found something interesting there. What else is left to say? Yanka's putting the kids to bed, and I should probably get some sleep as well. Yanka said she's not going to sleep tonight because she's working all night to get those, to meet those deadlines, basically, that she has. It's rough sometimes. Sometimes you have to do that. Sometimes you have to go 1, 2, 3 days without sleeping, just so that you don't miss the opportunities you have in life. Comfort is nice, but our comfort zone is not in the same space as our learning zone. And if we want things to get better in life, things have to change. We have to push ourselves a little bit. And hopefully the people around about us will support us when we make those difficult decisions. So that's about it. Hopefully we'll be back again tomorrow with another practical parenting. And wherever you are, have a great evening, or wherever you are, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is that you're doing with your family. Enjoy it all. And we'll be back in touch soon. So that's all from me. I'll say bye from me, bye from Yanka, bye from the kids, and see you soon, guys.